It's a great pleasure to introduce Laura Langnick today. She's our seminar speaker at the James Hutton Institute. She's an award-winning soil scientist who's explored agricultural sustainability for more than 30 years as a researcher, as a policy maker, an educator and a farmer. Her work in sustainable farming systems was nationally recognised with the USDA Secretary's Honour Award, and she also contributed to the third National Climate Assessment as a lead author of the USDA report entitled Climate Change and US Agriculture, Effects and Adaptation. She is currently a Vice President at Climate Optimize Incorporated, and she also serves as an advisor to the USDA Climate Science Learning Network, NC Adapt, and the North American Climate Smart Agriculture Alliance. Welcome to the James Hutton Institute. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
My lecture addresses the issue of food resilience in the 21st century. Questions of food system resilience are important because agriculture both drives many of the major global environmental changes that are challenging our world today, and at the same time it is seriously impacted by those same kinds of changes. I think although agriculture is often viewed as a major cause of many of these 21st century challenges, it can also be part of the solution. I got interested in this question of resilience when I was doing some work to develop a report, government report, for agricultural adaptation to climate change in the United States. I was introduced to ideas of resilience in the course of that work, and I got very interested in what a resilient farm and food system might look like and what we know already about how to assemble resilient farm and food systems. I was finished with that report. I carried out a national case study of farmers in the U.S. I asked them questions about how weather was changing, how they were adapting to those changes. And the question that related most closely to my interest in resilience was this. I asked them what assets under management did they feel were the most helpful in reducing risk associated with weather. There's still a lot of really interesting research to be done to further understand and apply resilience concepts and theories to the transition of agriculture and food systems to 21st century sustainable and resilient systems. Resilient science, while it is a established science, there's not been a whole lot of work applying the ideas to agriculture and food systems. So I think that's the next step. I think as that work gets moving, though, we do know enough already to begin to transition our existing conventional systems to more sustainable and resilient systems using very well understood practices that are typically found in sustainable, ecological, and organic agriculture. As I look at the three challenges, I see that resilience brings together, integrates those three challenges in a very meaningful and practical way. Because although agricultural crops and livestock, agricultural production systems have been researched and developed out of context of communities, of food systems, and of the natural resource base upon which they depend, in truth, agriculture is situated within ecosystems and within communities. What resilience reminds us is that in order to have a sustainable agriculture system, a sustainable food system, we must have healthy ecosystems and healthy communities. Resilience challenges us to reconnect the food system.